Hi everyone, welcome to Foundation Week. This week I have been focusing in on all things complexion. All of your requests for foundations, concealers, side-by-side comparisons, full day wear tests, details, all of the things. Today we're trying out a powder foundation from Natasha Denona and concealer. Do a full day wear test, details, all of the things. Let's hydrate and begin. Thank you all so much for being a part of Foundation Week. I love being able to gather all of your requests and do a little series like this. Now, as we are approaching the end of Foundation Week, I will be doing a complete roundup of all of the products we tried this week, along with a few other recent foundations that I've gotten good amount of questions about. I'm going to include them as well. The Prada, the Christian Louboutin. We're going to do a roundup, so make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss out. Now, let's get into some details about this foundation from Natasha Denona. Let's start off with packaging. I picked up the shade P6. That's what I was matched with. I went on the Natasha Denona website when this first came out and I matched myself. That's how I did it. And let's just hope I did okay. This is called the Natasha Denona HY-GLAM Powder Foundation Blurring Technology Hybrid Powder. Yeah. One thing I really like about powder foundations is their flexibility. There are powder foundations that I have in my collection that I have used to set as a light dusting, to touch up. And then you can also use powder foundations as powder foundations. Build them up for a little bit more coverage and wear them just as foundation and not, to touch up or to set other products. So you can do that with this as well. And I was just reading here on the back and that's where it says that. So we have made in Italy, vegan, 12.5 grams. And again, shade P6. You offer refills. Okay, I'm trying to get out of the box. They do offer refills for the powder foundation, which is nice. So here is the packaging. Very sleek. I like how it's smooth. Oh, that's nice. Here it is from the side. It's not too bulky. And then here she is. Here is the powder. So we do get a mirror in the compact, and underneath is sponge. And oh, down here it is ventilated for the sponge. So Natasha Denona says because of the success of the concealer, which we'll get into in a moment, because of the success of her HY-GLAM concealer, Natasha introduces the talc-free HY-GLAM powder foundation. This blurring flex technology hybrid powder delivers a poreless, oil-controlled, perfected second skin finish while caring for your skin, and there are 36 shades. Coverage is said to be medium buildable. It's matte finish. It says to protect your skin against environmental stressors, and it's going to also support natural elasticity and hydration, and it's anti-inflammatory. Also claim that this is going to just melt into the skin and look airbrushed. I only have one other powder foundation in my life that's been in my life for a while now that doesn't even look like a powder foundation. So while using this, I am going to be thinking about that powder foundation. I'm very tough on my powder foundations. Concealer. Here's the concealer. Excited about this concealer. HY-GLAM Concealer, which is brightening, hydrating, crease-proof serum concealer. Every word that was just said hit the points, hit the needs, hit the things I am personally looking for, and I know a lot of us are when it comes to concealers. So here is packaging. It matches very nicely with the powder foundation with this little curve here. I like that. I see what you did there. Long-lasting, water-resistant, vegan, paraben-free, alcohol-free, mineral oil-free, UV filter-free, and D5-free. The concealer is available in 50 shades. That's awesome. And I like the way that she did it. So I have the shade P7. I don't know how I got P7. but let's just hope it all works out. Natural finish, medium coverage. Let's give it a quick swatch because now I'm very... Okay, this will work because it's the color, the tone, the undertone. It's going to color correct because I need it. I picked this up. I wasn't going to pick it up, but then I picked it up. So we'll use this on the face to finish up our look today. Keep it nice, soft, and simple. It's the Hyper Natural Face Palette. It's a no makeup palette. I'm all for it. So we'll throw this in the mix as we go and do a nice quick little look. Let me swatch this foundation. Oh, it's so soft to the touch. So there is the foundation. That's a heavy swatch. Let's kind of blend it and see. Okay. Very creamy, very finely milled. Everything we talk about today, I'm going to list and link down below in the description box for you, along with shade references, all those details. Everything's listed down below in the description box. I am 39. I have combination skin. I have a dry to normal outer perimeter, oily here, dry, super dry forehead. And I've got all of the forehead out for you today. So here's what we'll do. We'll follow Natasha Denona's instructions on how to apply the foundation on one side. Then I will go in with, I guess, how I would do it on one side. And then we'll use it to also set the concealer. Yeah? Okay. I like this, so I want to share it with you because details. It's all about the details for me. It's very nice and easy opening this to get to the sponge. It's not like it's clicked. It's not like you have to dig your nail in there. So that's cool because if you think about it, you're not gonna, I feel like it just lowers the risk of ruining the product. So this lifts up quite easily. And then just look at this. Look how smooth your hand goes into the sponge. I like that. Again, that's just a little detail, but okay, I just wanted to share. All right. Nice quality mirror. So that's a plus as well. The packaging overall, I'm liking it so far. So for this side, we'll use the applicator and follow along Natasha Denona's instructions. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this color yet, and I don't know how I feel about this coverage claim. Went in with some more. Let's see if we can get more coverage. Not sure about the color, but we're gonna just keep on keeping on, and I know that when I do bronzer, everything will come together. I want to try a buffer brush. This one in particular is from SONIA. So I'm gonna swirl into the product and just buff this into my skin. Ooh. Here you can see it's a nice soft formula. We got a good amount of kick up. Okay, I definitely prefer this application. Yeah, I really like the buffing application. Much better. I feel like it just looks better on my skin anyways. Putting it on with the sponge, I feel like it started to look a little bit heavy rather quickly. This is giving me what the description said it would, where it's just melting into the skin and giving you coverage. Yeah, this method of application is much more seamless and smooth. I got a little nervous with the applicator. I feel like the applicator might be good for just a quick touch-up when you're out. Now my forehead is, like I mentioned, my driest area on my skin. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that area. But I feel like buffing it into the skin is going to be best for the drier areas. She claims she's going to hydrate, so we'll see. Let's see if we can build up the coverage and kind of put away all my imperfections, my little freckles. Yeah, that'll work. The darkness on my under eye is real. So here it is buffed into the skin. That's seamless. That's effortless. That's beautiful. And then the side with the sponge. Definitely a matte in finish, but looks good so far. Yeah. As much as I love sharing multiple methods of application with you, for the sake of evening everything out and because I have a lot of errands to do today, I don't want to be walking around half and half. I'm going to even everything out with the brush. And we can also see how this builds up on the coverage on this side. Okay, I'm feeling better. I do think this shade is like a hair light for me. But once we do bronzer and all that stuff, it should help. Let's hope. All right, so here we are applied. We are matte and finished. This is a light medium, like a light medium in coverage. My freckles and my imperfections you can still see, but they're smoothed. So it's not a lot of coverage, but it's very soft and pretty. Okay, let's try out this concealer. I mean, this thing is supposed to be revolutionary and everybody loves it. But what is for he may not be for me. Let's see, let's see. Let's blend with a brush and see how that goes. We'll just use that as our eye base as well. Might as well. And make sure you blend these edges properly, or it'll look really weird because we have powder. We have a cream going on top of a powder. I'm going to put just a little bit more right here because we've got quite a bit of darkness right there. Very creamy in texture and consistency, feels lightweight on the under eye, and it's blending very nicely. All right, that built up nicely. Let's go in on the other side and I will use the sponge and let's see how that looks. I like the applicator. The shape of it allows it to get into the contours of the eye very nicely. I think I like the sponge application better. Brush side and the sponge side. I like that. I think I like the sponge side a little bit more. Brush side is fine, but I feel like personal preference, I'm kind of liking the sponge side. Let's go in with the powder to set the concealer, going in with a light layer. On the driest area of my face, which is my forehead, powder foundation feels pretty good. It doesn't feel drying at all. It's been a few minutes and the powder foundations, it's had a little bit of time to kind of warm up to my skin and meld in with my skin. And I feel like the color is looking better. At first it did come off a little light, like a hair light. So yeah, I think we're looking a lot better now. I can't say this brush name, so I'm just going to show it to you. This is from SONIA. That's the name. Let's see if I'll be able to use this all over my face. Again, this is the HY-GLAM Natural Face Palette. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that bronzer. Let's see. Blush and eyeshadows. That's the darkest shade for the bronzer. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. I focused the brush just on that area. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go into my usual bronzer. I need warmth back in my skin. Powder foundation is very matte, so I need to bring some warmth and color back to my face. No, everybody probably talked about this already, but Natasha has done these types of palettes with light tone options and dark skin tone options. Definitely think we could have done a little something with that there too. I'm gonna go in with this Patrick Ta blush, not too much. Bringing up this darker portion of the blush. I don't feel overly impressed by that blush. It's nice, but I'm not, oh my goodness, you need it. What I will say though is products are going over top of the powder foundation nicely. What's Up Beauty Brush R105. I'm gonna go into these two shades, Soft and Everyday. I'm gonna start by picking up Soft first. I'm just gonna place that all over the lid. Why is this palette so bad? I'm not like enjoying anything. Oh wow, it's just not going on the way I want it to. I'm gonna just slowly go into Everyday. See if that's better. You do not need this. I don't like this. I'm gonna give this to my daughter. It's quite fair in tone, so I think that she'll be able to benefit from this entire palette a lot more than I will. And she's just getting into makeup, so it's a good little practice palette. Do not recommend this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And if you love it, that's awesome. Just having a different experience, and that's okay. I'm gonna go in with the Watch Me mascara. This is cool. This is cool. This is probably gonna save the look. Check out this wand. It's a hybrid wand, so it's got two sides. I like this mascara. I like this mascara a lot. So I'm just not happy with my eyeshadow look today, so I'm gonna go in with this. I know, yeah, we're having a moment, okay? Feeling better, feeling better. Going in with my Sizzly lip liner. I'm matching my outfit today and my purse and all that stuff, so I'm going in with my House of SILLAGE. This is the Bow lipstick case, and the lipstick is in the shade Velvet Nude. Here is everything complete. All of the other products applied over top of the powder foundation. So here's how everything is looking. Skin's feeling good. I'm liking my look a lot more now. So it's currently 8:55. I'm gonna go ahead and get my day started. We'll do check-ins. Let's see how this powder foundation holds up, and the concealer. Hi. What time is it, baby? What time is it? It's just a quick check-in. Wow, it's almost 5 o'clock? Wow, come here. He's all over the place. What do you think of my foundation? Don't get too close. I'm not ready to share you with the world. Oh, okay. What do you think of my foundation?
It's nice. It looks good.
It's not like the typical. Yeah. It's something a little different.
Yeah, it looks nice though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Okay. All right, so quick check-in. Well, the lighting. Wait, trying to find a good spot. Wait. This is so difficult. Okay. All right, anyways, just stopping in really quick. I told you today was a busy day, but here's how everything's looking. I'll check in a little bit. Hi. So we're back for another check-in, and I have the man of the hour, you guys' favorite guy, Mr. Honest. So my darling, haven't even asked you anything
Okay.
yet.
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
So, I'm wearing this foundation all day. Like, it's been a long day. How are we feeling?
Well, now that I got my glasses on, I can actually see it. Not a fan. It looks pocky and
What?
cakey.
Pocky? What's
Yeah.
pocky?
Well, in other words, I see like the pores trying to escape the makeup, and I'm gonna have to give this one a thumbs down.
Hold on. But the pores trying to escape the makeup.
Yep.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little heavy. I agree.
It's like an implosion.
I feel like I would be better off just not wearing anything at all.
Yep.
It's yeah.
I'm going thumbs down on this one.
Yeah, I'm not loving it anymore. Yeah, and look at my under eye. Don't I look like ooh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the under eye. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your honesty. We always appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. I will be back. We'll talk about all things. So, see you then. Hey, everyone. So, I'm not going to be home for a really long time, and I'm just going to end the video here. So, I hope you don't mind. We're filming on the phone again. And another reason as to why I want to end the video now is because I am at a point with this foundation of pure frustration. I am very much ready to just literally take it off my face. It's at a point where it's feeling very uncomfortable, and it looks really cakey and heavy and makeup, and it's not a vibe anymore. I feel like going forward, this is just going to be a product that I use when I want a light dusting of product, or when I want to set my face with a little bit of powder, or if I want to take down the shine. I don't personally, based on this experience, I'm not finding this to be a product that I'm going to want to reach for. It gave me texture on my cheeks, and I don't have texture like that. My skin looks very textured. That's what my husband kept telling me. Oh my goodness. Anytime he knows I'm doing these type of videos, he's just like, he gets up like this in my face and he looks and he's like, it's the holes. I can see the holes. I'm like, honey, those are pores. Bless his heart. So, you know, I've got that commentary, and then it's just starting to feel like I don't like it. Not putting my stamp of approval on this one, guys. I'm sorry. And this is why I'm happy that we did this foundation week. So far, everything's been pretty good, but this is just not one for the win in my book at the moment, wearing this all day in this way. Sorry if this is one of your absolute favorite powder foundations. It just didn't work out for me. I'm just not loving it. And that's okay. I'm glad I was able to carry you along and share with you how it did, but I like to let things speak for themselves. Even though this wasn't the best in outcome, and it doesn't mean it's a bad product, it just means it didn't work out for me. And it doesn't mean that maybe if I try it a different way, maybe just as, like I said, a light, you know, setting powder, maybe I'll like it more as a setting powder rather than a foundation, but we'll see. Make sure you're subscribed, because we'll have our roundup at the end of foundation week, and foundation week continues. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll see you tomorrow as foundation week continues. Stay beautiful, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.